guys, wonderful people all around the world, my people in America, UK, Canada, Germany, Jamaica, guys. Yes, this is the Pioneer YouTube channel _priceless, guys. If this is your first time of stopping by, thank you for stopping by, guys. Thank you, welcome and welcome back. If you're a returning viewer and subscriber, thank you for always coming back to watch our content. Here we give you the very best of content show from Abuja, Nigeria, West Africa, guys. Today I'm at an event which is being hosted by European Union, EU in Nigeria, you know, where they talked about studying abroad opportunities, which is the scholarship that concerns the European Union, Erasmus Mundus, and we are here. This is a huge one. You can see people at the background, guys. Just look at it. You can see we have here members of National Youth Service Corps, that's NYC Nigeria. You can see, and other people, people are here to be, you know, impacted with the requisite skills, knowledge, you know, the best practices on how to put up, you know, a competitive and compelling application that will be able to earn you an opportunity to study in at least minimum of 3 countries in Europe, or at max 6 or 7 years. People, this is it, and I've been, you know, giving us how the event has unfolds, because it's about to start, and any moment from now, everything will get started. It will kickstart at till, you know, around 5 p.m. But I don't know if I'm gonna stay here till 5 p.m. Yes, I don't know. But let's see how things unfold. Yes, you can see people are here, young graduates, young people burning with the desire, zeal to, you know, impact on a journey of life-changing opportunity in Europe. Yes, guys. So see us later.
We're working with space exploration. So we're being trained as space scientists. So in the future, I can be able to Nigeria that I come back, train others in the faculties in this. I'm also academic program. So I'll be able to train other scientists and also partake in space collaboration to move our country.
What goal are you able to put to the government and other indigenous scholarship organizations to give opportunity to our teeming youth so that they can develop and go further in the academics?
I mean, I think the opportunities are there are a lot of opportunities. Just that I will encourage the youth to take advantage of the social media and enhance opportunities. For the government is trying, but I will want the government to also fund more fund for tertiary education. We need, in Nigeria, we need to do better. Some countries are still ahead of us when it comes to scholarships. For example, this Erasmus scholarship, Pakistan, India, they get more numbers. But that tells to the quality of education, so we need to fund our educational system. They can measure on.
So how? I gave a resignation letter.
I don't understand.
If you want to get in, just go round and come this way. Move this light. This light in. Hold on, sorry, sir.
Thank you.
Come. Oh, yeah.
See, baby girl.
We're taking Steve's picture. Do you want to do one? Do you want
I think now they all want a picture with you.
Yeah, but are we going inside now?
Perfect.
Just wait.
Are we taking pictures now?
You're supposed to be helping me, not recording. Control the crowd. Control the crowd.
Picture I mean,
Stop him.
Who is taking pictures for them? Are you done? Who is taking their pictures?
who's taking? It's recorded. Don't worry, they are taking camera.
Who is taking your picture for you?
Okay,
No,
next
not
set
because
of people.
Next,
set.
it's okay. Next.
Thank you. Next set.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Okay. Yes. Shift. Can you
Come. No. Just pull like this.
Okay. Oh my god. Thank you. Next set.
Next set. You will fast. 2 seconds. Next. So the other people can take. Next. And please, anyone taking them, take them fast. So the next set can.
Alright. Just
Picture.
Okay. So we've been asked to give him just a few seconds to join us and give us some security tips as this event progresses. But it's also good to see a lot of young people in the room. It's also great to see a number of parents in the room as well. And that just goes to show how important this pre-departure orientation event is to all of us. And trust me, it promises to be very, very enlightening, eye-opening, and of course, we'll get to learn how everyone can actually be part of this. And of course, to be part of this, it takes a process, and we hope that we are ready for that process as the day goes by. We'd like to welcome all our guests who have joined us in this hall today. We know there are so many more we expected. So we look forward to a great conversation, a great learning process, and of course, looking forward to this orientation event. If Mr. Salih Mohammed is here, we'll take the security tips, security and safety tips from the hotel, just to ensure that we are safe and sound in this premises, in this hall, and of course in the premises of the hotel as we move around. We welcome you all once again and would like to say thank you for joining us today. We have a number of things on our agenda for today. We'll have conversations with the alumni, we'll have conversations with the awardees, we'll have conversations as well. We'll get to hear from those who are still on the program in Europe as we speak. And of course, we'll get to hear from the Nigerian government and the European Union as the case may be. So we'll take the security tips first and then move on to the program. Well, we'll get to hear more about this program thanks to the ambassador. We'll hear more about the program. Just to let you know that Nigeria is actually a very interesting place of countries that have the highest beneficiaries of this program. Rating or ranking number 5 is definitely not an easy task. But we are number 5. Of course, we have a youth population that is growing every single day, and that is why, we have the highest number in Africa as well as part of the Erasmus Plus program. So, Mr. Saleh, are you here? Okay. So, we welcome Mr. Saleh. Please give him a round of applause as he makes his way here. Thank you.
Good morning, participants. Welcome to Abuja Continental Hotel, the safest and the most secure place to have your event in Abuja. Saleh Mohammed is my name. I'm the hotel safety manager. It is a tradition here to tell our participants the safety and security tips as regards the use of this hall, so that we will not record any incident that relates to safety or security. However, before I continue, if there is a need for you to use our convenience, it's very easy to locate. You just walk out of any of the entrance doors, turn to your right. Before you get to the exit, you see the convenience to the left-hand side. The first one is for the female, while the second one is for the male. You are advised to look before you enter, so that you don't enter wrong place. Aside that, today is not scheduled for a fire drill. Therefore, if there is a steady ringing of fire alarm bell for 2 to 3 minutes or beyond that suggests that something might have gone wrong somewhere, or it's a false alarm. Whatsoever the reason may be, please don't be panicked. Be calm, because we have certified emergency response team members who must always act accordingly should something go contrary to our expectations. If evacuation becomes necessary, we have 2 assembly points. 1. If we exit the entire large corridor, turn to the left, you will see a standard emergency assembly point. You are expected to assemble based on your group. If assembly there will not be possible for whatsoever reason, we have secondary assembly point, and you can get there by using any of the exit doors and points. When you walk out of it, turn to the left, you will see a directional sign that will lead you to the secondary assembly point. Then, on the safety aspect, this is a public place, though it is a controlled environment. It is very important that your personal valuable belongings, more especially your mobile phone, I repeat, more especially your mobile phone, should not be left unattended. It's not just applicable to this place, it's a global best practice, so that opportunity will not present itself for someone to cater away with your valuable belongings. It is very important to take note of this, more especially based on your crowd like this. Then, for those who are here and not for this program, we have 2 strong advices to give you. 1, you are advised to meet the organizers and register properly, or take a bow and leave, because the current safety and security architecture of this hotel is not favorable for you. We will detect you. We parade you for other attendees to see you before we hand it over to appropriate law enforcement agents. Please be guided so that you don't feel embarrassed later. Probably you think as the crowd is much, we cannot be able to get whatsoever abnormality you want to do. This is not the place. I repeat, please be guided. On behalf of the management, I wish you a successful program. Thank you so much.
And that was Mr. Saleh Mohammed, representing the security team of the Abuja Continental Hotel taking us to the housekeeping for today.
Three important questions. Are you happy? Yes. Are you happy? Yes. Let me ask again. Are you happy? Yes. Are you happy? Yes. Are you ready to enjoy your unique Erasmus experience? Yes. Now I can hear you. This year we have two important milestones to celebrate. Listen very well. The 142 Erasmus scholarship awardees, I think this is a round of applause. And the 20th anniversary of Erasmus Mundus. So 142 awardees is a great achievement we did. Do you agree? All of you, all awardees, as you know, you have been selected to a very competitive process at global level, conducted by a consortium of top European universities. So you can really be proud of yourself. And you have made Nigeria the top country in Africa, and one of the top countries in the world, with the highest number of Erasmus awardees, together with Pakistan, India, Bangladesh, and Mexico. Nigerian students, we know, have a very strong reputation. They are considered everywhere already as the best. And we are the best among the best. As you know, this is a master degree study program that we run from 12 to 24 months. Our awardees will go to different universities in different countries in Europe, including several EU member states. And during that period, each awardee will have the opportunity to visit several EU countries. And I would like to thank our member states and my colleagues ambassadors of the European Union member states for the Union with a round of applause for them. They will be the ones that will host and welcome you. In 5 years, you may have seen images from the past few years. In 5 years, from 2019 to 2024, Nigeria has been able to exponentially increase the number of students participating in the program. Nigerians were only 44 in 2019, very, very little. And this year, again, Nigerians are 142 after the record number of 200 in 2022. This makes us very proud, but we know that Nigeria has a much higher potential. And we expect the numbers to continue to grow in years to come, and we need you for these numbers to grow. We need you to give the example to other good Nigerian students like you. Now let me say just very few words about Erasmus. Erasmus is the most successful program of the European Union to support education and youth in Europe and across the world. It is a concrete example of what I call a win-win cooperation, because it shows, first, the strong mutually beneficial partnership between the European Union and Nigeria. Just 2 days ago, in this same hall, we celebrated this cooperation at the 9th EU-Nigeria Business Forum by reminding how the European Union is Nigeria's first trading partner and investor, and how the European Union is contributing to the economic growth and development of the country. Second, this program demonstrates our openness as European Union, our openness and our readiness to offer regular migration opportunities for young Nigerians based on their merit, based on their talent, based on their capacities. Third, this demonstrates our commitment to creating concrete opportunities for Nigerian youth. And again, at the Business Forum, we have highlighted the contributions that the private sector of the European Union is giving to the creation of decent jobs in Nigeria and the development of skills for young Nigerians. And next week, during the Lagos Startup Week, we will host the first edition of the EU-Nigeria Innovation Days, where we will once again celebrate Nigerian talent and to strengthen the potential of the cooperation between EU and Nigeria on research and innovation. And the youth, once again, will be at the forefront because youth is at the forefront of innovation. Youth and human capital are a key element of our cooperation, our area of cooperation. Massimo De Luca will tell you more about what we are doing in Nigeria, what we are doing for Nigerian youth in particular. One cannot cooperate or engage with Nigeria without prioritizing its youth, without investing in the future of the country. That is what the Erasmus program is all about, investing in future generations of citizens, future generations of entrepreneurs, and future generations of leaders like you. In the words of former US President Franklin Roosevelt, we cannot always build the future for our youth, but we can build our youth for the future. Now, back to you, our awardees. This is your birthday, a day to celebrate it, and to celebrate the beginning of a journey. Not a journey to Java, no Java, but a journey towards a better future for you and for your country. So let's put together our slogan. Erasmus, no Java. Okay? 3, 2, 1. Erasmus, no Java. Once again, Erasmus, no Java. Thank you very much. Thank you. I should have recognized another point, a special point that I see here in the first row. My dear brother, friend, and EU Nigeria ambassador, he's an ambassador of EU Nigeria partnership, but also an ambassador of education. Thank you very much for joining us today. All the best. And remember, Erasmus. All the applause for our members. Even our team are not clapping. I know my team, they are not clapping. We can people, they are not clapping. Erasmus. Oh, okay, when I say it, they don't now clapping. Okay, that is so that some people are intending to do something. Anyway, as we have said, Erasmus. No Japa, because indeed we need the skills and the talents here in our country. Alright, so moving on very, very swiftly, away from that, from the actual speech, and welcome by and the MC and the from really the bottom of my heart, something that really took a big emotional because I was myself.
The economy is so bad that nothing will tell anybody they believe in.
One thing
it's just the system. The system here is not favorable, you understand?
Hello?
And can only be for the better.
Hello?
So, on this note, let me say, you see here at the bottom of the stage, you see a reference to something that is quite important today.
The system is not favorable. Nigeria has everything to promote the world, not only Africa.
A big initiative of the European Union to invest in connectivity.
Okay.
So, for the last 2 years, our focus
I don't understand. Can you explain
with Nigeria has been to connect in important projects that can improve connectivity at all levels.
Make the citizens
enjoy
their stay
of digital power sector, but you should realize today that the most important connection that can be created, especially between Nigeria and the European Union, is the connection of people. And this is where we are today. Today we are here giving a huge boost to an important fundamental part of our connectivity, which relates to
and what baffles me the most is we're the most religious people on the face of the earth. But
And I'll be very frank with you, guys. The fact that we can work together on educational system, not only Erasmus, but through our clear programs with teachers and universities throughout Nigeria, is something that actually is also
for sure. I know the northern part, but do you know that we have started with Buhari's regime? They were the ones that suffered the most. Even now, they are the ones. But do you know that in 2027, they will still be deceived? In as much as quote and unquote, their religion sentiment is being played and keyed into. If not,
because you are making a huge contribution to excellence and to the truly European character of our education. I will tell you that the global gateway is really a broad environment that is taking us today in terms of connectivity.
That's what they believe, and you know what the worst part of it is? The leaders keep telling them that them being poor, it is the will of God that they are poor. That is what they used to tell them.
In the digital sector, with an especial eye to the climate change challenge that we face and on which we partner closely with the government, with the civil society, and with the Nigerian business. I don't know really the composition of this audience. You seem to come from different parts of Nigeria, but I would really like to go back to your constituency or ask your friends back home what they are saying, being made by your trade union in your state, and we probably find
that's one thing with leaders. When you don't show them like you don't worship them, they'll look for you. But you want to follow them.
When we talk about the connectivity investments, it's very important to mention, but we have to be sure the difficult situation that we face in Nigeria, yes, will get better if there are investments. But investments cannot provide if the fundamental conditions of the country are not right, or at least are not good. And we know that the security situation, the government situation, the fundamental rights situation of ordinary Nigerians that have to struggle for their life is not yet what it is supposed to be to ensure really that the uptake of investment be optimal. So this is why our commitment to security, to governance, to rights in Nigeria remains the backbone of our reason for being here in this country. This is why we keep doing our best to cooperate with the states, especially some areas like the northeast, the northwest, but also the Niger Delta. This is where we try to be on the side of people through projects of very different nature. We work very closely not only with government, we work very closely with the civil society, we work very closely with the private sector to make this association as strong as possible. Now, very difficult for me to say anything more than that today. I don't want to bother you too much. Just bear in mind that we are in Abuja. We have an office in Abuja. Okay, and I'm saying this to the 97 ambassadors as the representative of the youth minister said. Dear awardees, do not forget that not only do you have a house, a home back in Nigeria, but you have a piece of European Union in Nigeria that is always going to support you once you get back. And here we are. Especially, I say this not only on the side of the cooperation department, but on the side of the whole youth delegation to Nigeria. So today we published the list, what we call the compendium. It's a Latin word, but I think we all understand it. It's a booklet of all our projects. We publish it today on the website of the delegation of the European Union to Nigeria and ECOWAS. So if you go to our website, you will find, I would say, 99% of the project that we do, because they are all changing. So I really invite you to look at our website, to look at our project, and to get in touch with the European Union as necessary. Thank you very much, and let's keep in touch.
Please let's make the applause, applause warmer for Mr. Moore. Thank you so much, sir, for sharing your thoughts and indeed.
You are also global gateway, yes, Massimo said. Women. I want women up front. The women. The women. Spain. Yeah, but how are you going to Spain?
Abi kamera umma.
So what shall we do? 3, 2, 1, close up. 3, 2, 1, close up. We are just dancing. One more time, a strong Erasmus, close up. 3, 2, 1, Erasmus, close up. 3, 2, 1, Erasmus, no Japan! Again? 3, 2, 1, Erasmus, no Japan! Once again,